and I wanted to hammock camp tonight, but I don't have enough mobility in my body. So, car camping it is for the elevated challenge with my super needy buddy here. So, because I'm going to be sleeping in the car tonight, I decided to bring a comfort pad and not just a inflatable air pad. I actually bought this used, and I got it for a friend of ours. Well, I mean, I got it for myself. Our friend Scott, he has spinal stenosis and can't really walk all that well. He wants to go winter camping, so we're going to take him. But tonight, I'm going to be using this. I think it's got an R value of 6 or 7. And it's mainly self-inflating, but I am going to top it off. So I'm going to get that set up and get the rest of the car set up for bed mode. So I'm just going to let my UST pad self-inflate, and I'll top it off. Alright, that's as set up is going to be. That sheet took forever to get on the air mattress. I ended up having to take some of the air out of it. My husband has the same sheet, and this is the brand. Amazon has some really interesting brand names. So maybe you see this and you're like, Freelaxy. But if you're me and my husband and you see this, you're like, Freelaxy, don't do it. Freelaxy, don't do it. Dun, 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 dun. Freelaxy. Here's another great Amazon find. This is the holder for my cell phone in my car. Joy Tutus. Joy Tutus? That's what my husband calls it. I call it Joy Tutus. Way to go, Amazon. Got some nice colors behind me. It is a little overcast today, but still nice. Better than sitting on the couch. What do you think, Finn? So we're going to play a little bit of music trivia for anybody who wants to. I am a big trivia buff, and I've come up with 5 questions. A prize for the first 3 people who correctly answer them. Now, we're going to do this old school. You're going to have to email me the correct answers, and my email is below. And I'm going to ask the 5 questions, and I'm a child of the 60s, 70s, and early 80s, so these trivia questions are probably going to mostly reflect that. However, it might be a little bit of something for everybody. So, I'm going to use a timestamp on my email, and the first 3 people who send me the correct answers to these 5 trivia questions are going to get a prize from me, because I think we're kind of close to 200 subscribers, and yeah, why not celebrate, man? I love trivia. So here's trivia question number 1. I'm a big fan of the Bee Gees. Go ahead and laugh all you want. Loved them throughout my teenage years. And that's going to be question number 1. It's going to involve the Bee Gees, but it's going to have a little spin to it. When the Bee Gees were recording their 1976 album, Children of the World, there was another artist recording an album in another studio. And this other artist came over and played percussion on the Bee Gees' 1976 #1 hit, You Should Be Dancing. What musical artist is playing percussion on You Should Be Dancing? That's question number 1. All right, you ready for trivia question number 2? What musical artist is said to have inspired Led Zeppelin's song Goin' to California? Again, a musical icon in their own right, was said to have inspired the Led Zeppelin song Going to California, according to Robert Plant. Question number 3, which is hard for me to do with my fingers. On Carly Simon's 1972 hit You're So Vain, what musical icon was singing backing vocals? Carly Simon's 1972 hit You're So Vain, what musical icon is singing background vocals? Trivia question number 4. What band, and I want the full name of the band, the full name. What band did Stevie Nicks once say that she would leave Fleetwood Mac to join if only she was asked to? Again, I need the full name of the band. Question number 5. What song written and performed by Christian music artist Nicole Nordman was covered by the music legend Prince? I guess he actually used to use it to warm up before concerts, so I need to know what the name of that song is. And that's it. The first 3 people, based on the timestamp of emails to my email address, subi0422@gmail.com. If you're the first 3 people, you get the right answer. I am going to reach out to you and get you a special prize. And if you played along, thanks for playing along. Where's my good boy? There he is. There's my good boy. He's a good boy. And that's it, man. Daylight's gone. Finn's sad. I'm a little sad. Not completely dark, but it will be soon. My puppy and I are in the car, and I am going to look at dinner. You already had your dinner. This is my dinner. Finn loves getting under covers of any kind. I don't know, is this what they're doing these days with MREs? They put them in a Ziploc bag instead of the brown plasticky MRE container. So I got the barbecue beef sandwich. So I'm going to open this up and let's see what we got here. This is from All Go Outdoors. Basically, you get this, just like a picture. A chocolate banana nut muffin top. Okay. There's freeze-dried coffee, gum, a little jar of Tabasco, some toilet paper, some sugar, a moist towelette. Ooh. Got some M&Ms. Got a beverage bag. Got some beverage mix. This is tropical punch. Yeah. Red's the best. Oh, and it's got, oh, cool. It's got a food warmer upper thingy. Just got to add a little water to that. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Ah, the beloved MRE spoon. We've got some wheat snack bread. Cheese spread. All right. I think that's it, except for the piece de resistance. Beef with barbecue sauce. All right. That's going to be a good dinner. We just observed Veterans Day, so thank you to all who have served. I did not serve in the military, but both of my parents did. My brother did. I have 2 nephews who were in the Marines and a niece who served in the Coast Guard, so definitely come from a military family. And my husband and I recently celebrated our wedding anniversary also. We had both been married before, Got married November 18th, 2006, the same day as Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, and I'm happy to report, unlike Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, we're still married. And having this MRE kind of got me thinking. It's kind of got me taking a little stroll down memory lane, so I'll have to tell you that story. So I'm holding this the way that it's telling me, waiting for the heater to warm up. I'm not feeling anything yet. Oh, I hear something. Oh, I think something's activating. Yep, definitely getting warm. All right, cool. All right. Oh, there's some steam coming out of it. Huh, all right. All right, I think this MRE is done. So I think I'm gonna eat it. Feels kind of warmish, you know. Since it's November and my husband and I just celebrated our anniversary, eating this MRE brings back some memories. And when we got married, we were both kind of starting over, and we didn't have a ton of money to go out and do things. But I was challenged by someone one time that if you're married, and especially if you have children, that you really need to make time for each other, and that you should get away several times a year by yourself with no kids. But it was a good challenge, and Justin and I have tried to keep that challenge ourselves and challenge each other. It's easier now because our kids are grown up and moved out and all that good stuff. But back then, it was hard because financially we just didn't have much. But one of Justin's bosses had actually given him a case of MREs. And they were, I guess they were considered cold weather MREs. And they usually had like a breakfast and a lunch in them, or breakfast and some pretty serious snacks. And during the first couple years of our marriage, we utilized those, and when we would go away, it would usually be camping, and we would take our MREs with us, and that's how we would, that's what we would do. That case of MREs took us on a lot of adventures very early in our marriage. So I'm going to open up this, or beef with barbecue sauce, and I might actually add a little Tabasco because it's here. I'm not much for hot stuff, but I don't mind a little heat now and then, so let's see. Alright, so what I didn't know is this is like a sandwich. Which, it's a little different. Never had barbecued beef sandwich before. It's kind of flat, but I'm gonna give it the old Tabasco. It's alright. So I had hoped that this camp out was going to be a little different than what it's turned out to be. I'm in my car, so I'm off the ground, so I think that qualifies for the elevated challenge. But my hope was to do my first hammock camp. I bought a cheap hammock because I don't see myself preferring hammocks to tents. but whatever. It's getting kind of late. Me and my little boy here are ready to get some shut-eye. So we'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. I slept really good. I feel like I found my new car camping mattress. This thing is super comfortable. It's about 7:30 and make some coffee and some breakfast, and then we'll pack up and head out. Water on the boil and my favorite cup. Gift from my daughter. My puppy. Okay, we're back in car mode, and unfortunately that means another stealth camp has come to an end. But I want to thank you for joining me. And shout out to the Stealth Camping Alliance. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you in the U.S. who celebrate Thanksgiving. Happy 4th week of November to the rest of you. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.